welcome to your weekday Cup of the Word. We are here in Job chapter 13 on this Monday morning, and Job is going to talk with his friends. He's going to continue to talk with them and point out, he says, look, you are worthless physicians. In other words, you came here to help me, and you're really horrible at this. You know how some people in life, they just really are not good at comforting others? That's what Job says those three friends are. He says, you are just really bad at this. You're supposed to be making my life easier, but all you can do is tell me I'm a bad guy. He says, you are showing partiality for God. Now, this is kind of an interesting argument that he makes with them. He tells them, he says, look, you are favoring God in your arguments. It's like you think that God can't stand up for himself. So you've got to stack the deck and use bad arguments to back him up. Look, in a fair fight, you think God can't win? So why are you showing partiality to him? Look, just tell the truth and stop using these bad arguments that you're using. Now, in verse 15, he's going to make a point. He'll say, even though he slay me, I'll hope in him. So Job is not renouncing God. We need to really understand that there's a difference between a man being in emotional agony and crying out to God and saying, God, this isn't fair, and I'm not happy with you. And him saying, God, I have cast off serving you, and I'm not going to have any faith in you anymore. Job is not faithless. He's not turning his back on God, but he's just so racked with pain that he just feels forsaken by God in every respect and just totally and completely abandoned by him and oppressed by him. And so his argument with God is, God, I want to know why. Why have you just pushed down on me over and over and over again so I can't even breathe? Would you take a dried up old leaf and chase it around and try and destroy it? That's what I am. I'm a nothing. You've already just kicked the stuffings out of me so that there's nothing good left. And yet you still continue to pile it on. God, this isn't fair. It's not right. You've forsaken me. You've left me. And you're still God. So I'm not arguing that you don't have the right to do it. I just don't like it, and I don't think it's fair, and I don't think you're being nice to me. And so here's this argument that he's laying out. But we have to remember that this is a man torn by the pain and the emotions of despair and suffering, and what he logically knows about God. And these two are fighting, and that's what happens when we suffer. These two things fight, and they clash in our mind and our heart, and so we kind of bounce back and forth between those two worlds. And that's what you're seeing Job do. He still has his faith in God. He says, I'll still hope in you, but you're killing me. You're just killing me, God, and I just don't understand it. I wish you'd give me a day in court. That's your Daily Cup, and we'll see you tomorrow.